So Leket recruits volunteers from throughout the country to come to this distribution center and help us repack what's in these large crates into smaller crates. And the reason we need that done is because most of the agencies that we bring food to can't handle this much. It's too much for them. They may only have 50, 60, 100 clients. So if we bring them too much, in the end, they and us together will be wasting as well. So what the volunteers down here are doing is they're repacking the fruits and vegetables into smaller crates. And you really get to see the variety here. Sweet potatoes, carrots, clementines, oranges. One of the things I want to show you actually is a little different than some of the other stuff we saw. These cauliflowers are actually grade A+. They're actually grown specifically for Lekets from donations that we get, and they are being distributed to the poor. Beautiful. You can't even buy cauliflowers this nice in the store. So what you're seeing on this line is also special crops, some of which we've grown ourselves. I mean, look at this. Look at the size of this, okay? It's a beauty. We haven't washed it off yet, but it's a beautiful beet. And what happens is, everything you see here, the crops come into the big crates, they're put on there, and now he's about to dump it over. After everything's ready, our truck drivers are going to collect this. It's going to be put into special areas where it's loaded for delivery either later today or tomorrow to our NGO partners. Okay? And that's going to be labeled for them. And every day our trucks are going to Jerusalem, they're going to Tel Aviv, they're going north, they're going south in order to bring this beautiful stuff to those who need it. So Leket has two core projects. First off, the work we do with farmers. So farming is an interesting business. I would say many people say the restaurant business is a tough one. Farming is also very, very tough in many ways. A farmer doesn't know what kind of price they're going to get, even after all their hard work, and sometimes it doesn't make sense for them to pick the crops. They're acts of God. There's ugly fruits and vegetables, as we call them. For example, right over here. This is a pomela, something we love in Israel. There's nothing wrong with this pomela, but I think everyone will agree who's watching this, that this pomela looks a bit funny. And because of that, it will never make it to the marketplace. So Leket works with the farming community to make sure that these perfectly good crops that are just funny looking, and because of the food culture we've grown up with, will never make it to the marketplace. Right? I asked all you guys, what's wrong with this? And all of you say the same answer, nothing's wrong with it. But you will never have the opportunity to purchase it because it doesn't fit into the standards that we've come to expect. So Leket takes advantage of these sorts of situations and takes this perfectly healthy, safe, and delicious fruit and brings it to people in need. That's one thing that we do. And we invite anyone coming to visit Israel who's watching this. We had over 60,000 volunteers in the fields last year helping us gather these fruits and vegetables. We get volunteers who are coming from all over the world and from Israel, corporations, people are here for their bar mitzvahs, their coming of age ceremony. We get lots of Christian groups coming from the States, from Canada, from Europe, all working in unison to make sure that something that God has blessed us with doesn't go to waste. And of course, if we hearken back to our biblical studies, we do have the concept in the Bible of Bal Tashchit, not wasting, which is a very powerful and often forgotten biblical precept, I would say, in our modern times where we are just experts at wasting. And I'm not just talking about food. We've become experts in that. So again, we're trying to bring back something that we all understood in different times when we struggled far greater to put food on our tables. One of the things I'm most proud of is seeing how our work shows Israel as a light unto the nations, not just locally, but throughout the world. Gathering this food, working with other charitable organizations throughout the world, showing them how we are at this point the largest gleaning organization anywhere. No one collects as much fruits and vegetables anywhere in the world as we do. I travel extensively speaking to groups throughout the world, showing them what we do here, they can bring to their own communities as well. And I think that shows what a great light unto the nations Leket is, and therefore, of course, the state of Israel and the people of Israel.
Thanks to our friends at Laquette Israel for letting us come inside their headquarters in Ra'anana and see the amazing work they are doing. A great organization. Well, coming up after the break, is God done with Israel? Think again. Find out how God is moving in the land of Israel after the break.